In the deepest, darkest part of the Black Forest, where shadows whispered and the trees seemed to reach out with gnarled fingers, there lived a girl named Red. She was known throughout the villages for her fiery crimson cloak, a gift from her dying mother that she wore as a promise to always remember the warmth of love. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and twilight draped the land, Red received word that her grandmother was ill. Armed with a basket of fresh herbs and her mother's cherished cloak, she set out to visit her despite the villagers' warnings of the ever-present dangers lurking in the woods. As she ventured deeper into the forest, the familiar trail seemed to contort and twist, leading her to parts unknown. The whispering grew louder, forming discernible words that played tricks on her mind. Turn back, lost, forever. But she trudged on, determination and memories of her mother's warmth fueling her steps. Suddenly, out from the curtain of fog, appeared the figure of a great wolf, its eyes shimmering with an unnatural light. But this was no ordinary beast. This wolf stood upright, resembling a man with features distorted by sorrow. Little Red, it spoke, its voice echoing with 1,000 lost souls. Why do you trespass in these cursed woods? I must reach my grandmother, she replied bravely. She's sick, and I cannot let her be alone. The wolfman studied her with a mixture of hunger and pain. Many have tried to cross, but none return. They become one with the forest, lost souls forever. Determined, Red confronted the beast. Tell me, wolf, why do you haunt these woods? The creature sighed, the weight of centuries bearing down. I was once a man, cursed for my greed and misdeeds. My spirit and those of others are trapped here, bound by the trees and the shadows. I have long sought someone with a heart true enough to free us. Red's heart went out to the tortured creature. If I help release you, will you let me pass to my grandmother's house? The wolf nodded. But remember, it requires a selfless act. As they journeyed deeper, they reached a clearing with an ancient stone altar. Around it, the shadows danced with the faces of the lost, moaning softly. The wolf instructed Red to place her beloved cloak on the altar, the very symbol of love and warmth she held dear. Hesitant but resolute, she laid down her mother's cloak. The moment it touched the stone, a blinding light erupted, consuming the shadows. The howling wind carried away the souls, freeing them from their torment. The wolfman, his curse lifted, transformed back to his human self, gratitude shining in his eyes. Your sacrifice has freed us, he said. But remember, love is not in the objects we hold, but in the memories and feelings they represent. Tears streaming down her face, Red realized she had not lost her mother's warmth, but had spread it, turning a curse into a blessing. The man guided her to her grandmother's cottage, where she found her grandmother recovering, her health mysteriously restored. And so the tale of Little Red Riding Hood became one not just of danger and deceit, but of sacrifice, redemption, and the enduring power of love. For even in the darkest woods, a beacon of heart can light the way. If you like our work, don't forget to like our video or leave us feedback in the comments section. Subscribe and join us in the endless journey through fantastical realms. Infinite Grimm Tales, sweet dreams.